Hello and welcome to another new mod review. Today we're looking at the John Deere, the 4700 range. Well, the 4700 right up to the 4900 model. On the left hand side here we've got the 4755, which is the smallest one. That hasn't got no front weight. Has got Trelleborg tyres on. Very well detailed. Love all the lights at the top. I used to drive one of these in reality, but not this model, a smaller one, the 42 series. I used to drive 4250 with a 5-furrow plough on the back. Very well detailed, the engine compartment. So your fan and even the fan belt and stuff, brilliant. Very well textured. The decals they look good. Yeah, this one is the US version. As you can see on the back, all the rear axles and that are connected to the wheels. That's it'll be a big issue with some of these mods. Also, this one's got a drawbar on it. You can actually have a ball hitch as well. On this one, you've got your PTO shaft. You've also got a central point for your, your high hitch trailers here. You've got 3 twin spool valves here, plug-ins for your hydraulic dynamic hoses. You've got your top link, your normal ram operated top link. Also, you've got your electrical plug lead for your seeders, balers and stuff, trailers. Also, this one's got an air brakes feature on it. Plug your air hoses in there, yellow and red. Yep, so very well detailed machine. Done a very good job. I think the modder is AAA modding, but I shall put it up in the description anyway at the end. And then on this one here beside it, this one, I think this is the only option you can put on them as rear dual wheels or single wheels. This one has got Michelin tyres. This one is the 2-wheel drive version. This one, that's the EU version. That's a 4955. I think that's just over 200 horsepower. 219, I think, something like that. 220. This one's got I've added a few options on this one: a beacon on the roof, and also front end loader brackets, and also a front lift arms with a PTO shaft. That's very nice how they put all the old detailed hydraulic hoses here. How they go underneath the cab. That's very nice. Nice feature. But I can never remember any with front lift arms. Like I say, we had a 4250. That's a 5-furrow plough, I think, or 5. I'm sure it was a 5. But this is a 2-wheel drive option. Hence this one over here is the 4-wheel drive. Very easy to fill up with fuel at the front here. I weren't a big fan of the big air cleaner air system and the exhaust pipe in the middle of the cab, nor I didn't like the door system much either, where you've got the pillar in the middle. They could be a bit of a nightmare if you're sort of a broad fella, like I am, fairly broad, getting in and out of the cab also. But still very nice tractor. in their day. Like I said, we'll jump in, we'll take the... We'll take this one, we'll have a look inside this one. First of all, we'll make sure all the lights are working. Indicators are working. Yep, all the indicators are working. Flash and beacon. Now what we'll do is I'll cut the engine. We'll have a look inside the cab. Yeah, remember this very well. The red lever there at the front of the cab, being in the front window. The orangey colour red lever was the handbrake. Your PTO for switching your rear implements on, like power harrows, seeders, you know, well, your PTO driven stuff, power harrows and different things. There's that yellow lever there. Just to the left hand side of your steering wheel, just above the clutch pedal. That was for your PTO. And then this big lever over here on the right hand side where you've got numbers neutral 1 to 15. That was your lever for your gears. Very clunky these were. The one I had was I had to be very careful going through the gear range. I forget what number gears it was now, but very clunky on the gear system. Weren't the best. And as you can see, you've got a park. You've got where that big lever is, and you've got a forward and reverse system. And like I said, a little lever to the side of that, the little tiny orange lever, was your throttle. Tortoise for slow and hare for fast as you push the lever up. And then this inside lever here, nearest to the armrest, that was for your lifting your implement up and down on the back. Very plain and simple, obviously, in them days. And then you've got a row of 3 black levers there. They were for your rear spool valves, your dynamic hoses. Them 3 levers all clumped together there. And then you had like the 3 little dials behind there were like for your power harrow height, your drop speed for your power harrows and that going up and down, and also well, how fast you wanted stuff going up and down, like your plows and that, turning them over. You didn't want them going too fast, as you'd soon smash a plow up. So yeah, very nice inside. The steering wheel, you can actually move it up and down, as you can see, and I think you could undo the centre and pull it inwards and outwards, so that's quite cool. And like I say, you just I think you flip the lever underneath somewhere and you could push your steering wheel forward, so it helped getting in and out. Very basic really, just had your general aircon, wipers, stereo. But like I say, I just didn't like the centre pillar. Restricted your view quite a bit, and with the exhaust system and that there. But let's fire up anyway. Let's all light up inside. Indicators all light up and work on the dash. Right, we'll just take it for a little drive, see what she sounds like, and then we will... Oh, that's cool, I got all the hoses this side as well. For your front loader. Sounds very nice indeed. Lovely black smoke coming out, I remember that well. Anyway, let's cut the engine. Let's switch the lights off. Let's have a look at it in the shop. Now in the shop that'll be under medium tractors. There it is. Yep, there it is in the shop. We'll have a look at this. So you've got your US version there, the 4755, and then you get an EU version, 4755, and then you get a two-wheel drive US version, two-wheel drive, and a 4755 upwards EU two-wheel drive. The top speed of these is 21 miles an hour. This one is 228 horsepower. This one. So I won't fire it on the horsepower. As you can see, they're quite high on the slots. This one here, 42 slots. So all John Deere equipment is high on the slots. But let's take a look and see what the options are on them. Like I say, this is the US version. This one is 100 and oh, sorry, I got that slightly wrong. Was 190 horsepower. The 4755, and the configurations, you can have it with front weights, standard, and you can have beacons, one beacon or no beacon. Attachers, you can have the rear hitch or a ball hitch on the back. You can also alter the front to have an attacher front where you can have front lift arms as well as the back. Then it's a attacher front. I can't really see what that change. Attacher front K80, which is a bit weird because it's on the back. That's on the back. What's changing? That's saying attacher front K80. And then I say an attacher front for the drawbar. So that one's a bit weird. So we looked at that, we looked at the weights and what you can do with the front. You can also put a... So we've got the 4755 US is 190 horsepower. The 4955 is 228 horsepower. The 49. So it's 190 the ones we highlighted. And then the bigger one is 228. But like I say, maximum speed not very fast, as you can appreciate. 21 miles an hour. Also, we can have a front loader, yes or no for a front loader. And the wheel setup, there ain't much you can do with the wheels. You can either have, standard, rear wheel weights, rear twins, and I forget what tyre brand this is, probably Trelleborg by the looks of it. Beacons, attachers. Nope, they don't tell you what the tyres are. I'd say they're radial. Tubeless. That just saying them they're radial tubeless. For that. So that's any tyre configuration you can do on that one. On that, they're obviously American tyres, and on the EU version you can, the starting price is 99,500, but on this one I'm sure you're on the EU version. That's it, on the EU version you can alter the tyres. Same horsepower, road speed on the road 21 miles an hour, front attacher, everything else is the same, except on the EU version you can alter your tyres. Like this is Trelleborg, and you can have Trelleborg in standard, rear twins, back to standard. So what it looks like, there's no rear weight option on the EU version. No. So just rear twins and standard. Let's have a look at the Michelin as the only other tyre brand, and I'm sure they're the same. Yep. Rear twin wheels and then back to standard. And like I say, you've got the front weight option, all the similar front weight. Beacons if you want. Attachers are all the same, drawbar, ball hitch. And you can have a loader bracket also. But like I say, they are fairly high, as you appreciate John Deere on the slot count. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment or a like. Bye for now.